Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today we're working on a STIHL MS250C chainsaw he brought in the other day. A couple years ago, he used it a bunch of times to cut some firewood, and it sat for a couple years with the gas in it. He didn't think nothing of it. He tried starting it, and once started, he called me, and I said, "Well, how old's your gas?" And I said, "Well, dump it out and put some fresh gas in there." And all it does is pop when it's on choke, and that's it. So I'm sure we got to clean the carburetor on it or something. So anyways, hope you enjoy the video. Go ahead and take the cover off, and let's go ahead and pop that air filter off. I'm going to blow that out. It's kind of dirty. Okay, we're going to take them two 5/16 nuts off. But first, I'm going to take the air hose and blow in there because I don't want none of that sawdust to get in the intake of the cylinder. But before I get too carried away, I'm going to pop that spark plug out. Spark plugs on a 2-cycle tell you a lot. They tell you how it's run, if it's running too lean or too rich. Or it tells you if the piston's scored. So it's actually burning really, really good. Real good. But we're still going to put a new plug in there. But not burning too lean, it's not burning too rich. Throttle linkage off. Make sure you can see this. Right here, it's just pressed in the trigger handle. Just pop it right on out of there. That's how you unhook the throttle on this. Take that cover off. Now we're going to unhook some fuel lines here. This one here, that's what picks up the gas from the tank. And this one here is our return line when we push the primary bulb. And we got to unhook this choke. That's the choke leakage right there. Don't want to lose that. And there we go. And we'll just unhook that throttle linkage. And this is a Zama carburetor. I'm going to clean it off a little bit before we tear it apart. It don't look too bad. It's kind of stretched out, but let's check the other side out. See how blue it is in there? That's all that oil and stuff when it sits. And that could be replaced. That diaphragm's kind of stiff. Clean out the jet. Clean out the screen. Make sure there ain't no sitting oil anywhere. See how nice and clean that is now? This diaphragm's a little bit on the stiff side, so I'm gonna put a new diaphragm in it. I'm gonna try that once without putting a whole new kit in there. And we put these on, make sure that's facing down. And get the screw holes lined up a little bit. And we'll go ahead and tighten this up. Okay, we'll put this back on. Hold the throttle open a little bit so it pops into place. Okay, let's put it back on the saw and see what happens. You know, on these mixer screws, when this one here, it won't allow you to turn it so far. I can't tell you what to do, but if it's my own personal saw, I'd take this saw. That way you can really fine tune it. It's just plastic. You just bust that end off there, and that way you can turn it to wherever you want. But if it's still under warranty, I'd probably advise not to do that. Okay, we're going to put it back on, but I need to put that throttle linkage back on. It's just easier to do it now than it is trying to find that hole way back there when you get the carburetor into place. And as you're pushing in, get these covers lined up. Then the throttle falls off anyway. Oh, got it. Then squeeze the trigger. I had a phone call there. Let's try this again. Usually it ain't this tough. Okay. Just press it down in there like that. Let's start hooking up some lines. A return line here. Now our choke. This here just slides. Under there like that. Then okay. I'm gonna spray a little WD-40 in that cylinder just to get the rings kind of wet before it takes off. Because they said it sat for a couple years. Get our new plug in there. Push it on until it clicks. I'm just gonna hand tighten these. That's plastic. Okay. Okay, when I go to start it, I'm going to start it out down here, and once it pops, I'm going to bring it up one notch, and that takes the choke off. But it's still fast idle. I'm going to bring it up to regular idle. I dumped their gas out when they brought it, and I put my own gas in there, so I know I have my own fresh premium mixture gas in here. Well, let's see what happens. One I like about these saws here, it has that easy start on them. It's great for people with like bad shoulders and stuff. It has that two spring mechanism in it. Okay, it popped. Well, sure, load it up full of oil. Well, there you go. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it'll help you out. And if you like my videos, please press the like button and please subscribe. Anyways, you have a good afternoon.